Good evening, friends. Welcome back to another episode, another talk, another discussion. I'm so happy to meet you all, and thanks to all. I received a lot of feedback from the last or the latest one on visual workplace management. Everybody was curious. They said it's good, we like it, but you are trying to tell something. Are you trying to make a mole out of mountain out of molehill? They're asking. Because I said 5S is easy to talk, but it is very difficult to implement. And they are asking, then we are doing it. No? We are implementing it. That means you want to say that they are not good. No, not at all. Not at all. Don't take it in that way. I am trying to tell that we need to go a long way. Before I embark on my implementation journey, I should understand, first of all, the things very clearly. That is very essential, right? So if I am not understanding things in the right perspective, right way, then I will be having so many interpretations. I will be having so many meanings, except that the real one. That's the beauty of it. So, okay, friends, before we get into that, I just want to share only one thing. I want you to subscribe my channel, Lyceum Management Consulting, and press the bell icon so that you will be getting instant messages whenever any video is released. And please note, we are going to discuss the management complexities in a simple, straightforward session. I would say it's a simple, straightforward sessions, right? So with this, we will get into this more onto this visual workplace management. I was telling you, instead of telling 5S, let us call this as visual workplace management. Then only we will understand. Then there is something is there for the management. Yes. If the top management is not involved, if the top management is not interested, if the top management is not showing any curiousness in this, nothing will move. But that is what I asked that day also. That is what I was telling that day also. Having said this, immediately they will be asking, do you think that we should spend time on this trivial matters? For them, visual workplace management, allies 5S is a trivial activity. Gentlemen, please understand. There is a saying, behind all the successful companies, there is a 5S. If you are successful, 5S is there. If you are a failure, then definitely you have failed in implementing 5S. You have failed in understanding the meaning of 5S. That is why I say, instead of putting it as 5S, let us move into the value giving meaning where everyone will be taking part in that. So visual workplace management, it is managing my workplace, right? And more importantly, there is another saying is also there. A factory's production function or shop floor's strength, a production strength can be understood, can be gauged from the visual workplace management practices. How it is being practiced inside a factory will reveal the strength or the weakness of the production system in that particular company. That is very important. And this visual workplace management is very, very essential. Very, very essential for your survival, corporate survival, or a company's survival. It is very essential. If you want to survive, do it. If you don't want, then nothing is mandatory. That is what the first fantastic thing we need to understand. So this is very essential. Everybody should practice it. Everybody is involved. Everybody is involved. That is why, if you look at this, the evolution of quality management system, ISO 9001, it all started by saying top management assurance. Then it came top management commitment. Then it said now top management participation. Until and unless the top management is not participating on the day-to-day activities of the organization or the organization's fundamental things, then it is very difficult to say the sustainability will be there. So that is one of the most important that we need to understand. So, so let us get into the task, a simple task. And why I said it is very difficult, you know where we want to go? You know where we want to go? From, let us call this as 5S itself. Seiri, Seitan, this 5S, where we want to go is, no, let us understand. The result or the top of the staircase should be, number one, it is self-organization. Number two, self-orderliness. The third, self-improving. Fourth, self-regulating. Self-regulating. And fifth is self-discipline. It's very similar to the original 5S. Let us take the example of the fourth S, self-regulating. What is self-regulating? It is a self-regulation of self-organization. It is a self-regulation of self-orderliness. It is a self-regulation of self-improving. And finally, if I want to be successful on this, undoubtedly, I need to have self-discipline. Whether I have the self-discipline, question needs to be asked and answered by all of us here. So we will try to answer. We are here to do that. We are here to implement. We are here to do our best. And as Deming said, we will do our best, but let us know what is to be done. And then we will do the best. That is the most important thing. Okay. And oneness, the first yes, we said it is organization. In the traditional way of doing it, in the earlier way, it is called sort out. That's what I said in the last session. Sort out means it is a sort of negative connotation. Let us put it positive. Organization. Okay, what is organization? What is oneness? What is organization? It is distinguishing from what is needed and what is not needed. And given an opportunity, I am just trying to modify the meaning. I am trying to modify it. Given an opportunity, what is not needed, please discard what is not needed. That is what I said. I am giving the option. Please discard. I am not telling discard. I am not telling you to throw away what is needed. I am putting it in this way. Given an opportunity, discard it. Don't keep it. Why? The reasons are many. Reasons are plenty. But before we go into that, this itself is people having a lot of doubt. This instant itself, people are having a lot of doubt. Why? I just want to share one interesting story. I was discussing with one of my friends. Their company, he said that we are implementing 5S. I said, excellent. I asked them, where are you? At what level? At which yes you are? He said, sir, we are in implementing 1S and 2S because our teacher is always insisting on 1S, 2S only. When I asked him, he said, we are not implementing 1S, 2S itself. Then why need to talk about the other S? That's one valid point. Let us keep this in mind. But please note, out of this 5S, this 1 and 2 are the only action points. We need to take action only on these two. This is what we need to change. This is what we need to work. This is what we need to implement in our workplace in order to see the major changes, which is leading to a transformation. These are all the important things, friend. And he said, finally, we have done this cleaning and oneness to for one particular machine. And finally, he came up with one fantastic Excel sheet. This sheet said, it's an audit sheet. He says list of materials in machine requirement. He says these are all things to be available in the machine. Excellent. And though I was shocked to see that he's put up 63 numbers. 63 numbers. You name anything, everything should be there. For example, log note, maintenance checklist, deburring table, broom brush, helmet, cotton waste, emery sheet. I was shocked to ask, why emery sheet? He said, sir, it is for deburring. Oh, good. And then when I'm scrolling down, I saw electrical deburring gun. Why do you need this? He said, it is again for deburring. I have no words. I was just looking at him. I was dumbfounded. Anyhow, I continued to read further. I was so shocked in seeing pneumatic sanding gun. Why do you need it? Again, he said, sir, it is for. Gentlemen, please understand, it is the level of understanding we have it. And even after 30, 40 years, I am recollecting. I understand what the great Daiichi Ono-san said. He said there are three mindsets. There are three mindsets. Out of that, the number one is agricultural mindset. The agricultural mindset is whatever you want, you buy it in large quantity and keep on stacking it. Whether it is a emergency time or it is a good time, a peace time, you continue to buy. Hoarding. We call it as hoarding. And we have seen it during this Corona period. The government was telling from tomorrow onwards there will be lockdown. Today, entire people thronged upon the shop floor and started buying. It is in spree. They continue to be. And he identified three important, which are very, very helpful, very eye-opener in understanding this organization. He said there are three. One is agricultural mindset. The agricultural mindset. And from there, but today we are not, he said, maybe we are not in agricultural mindset. Today, in the 21st century, with the advent of so many computers and all these things, we are in the computer mindset or a sort of information technology mindset. We want everything immediate. We want everything immediate. Any doubt you ask Google, you get immediate. Anything is immediate. Getting immediate everything, is it just in time? No. No, that is why he said, so before these two, there is one important mindset is there, which is called industrial mindset. This industrial mindset will help. This industrial mindset will help and further boost our implementation of visual workplace management, especially the first one, organization. Now, we can discuss it in detail. We can discuss. Be in touch with me. Let me know your views. We will discuss on all the topics, whatever you are looking for. Yes. But before that, I just want to touch upon only one simple thing. What was in mind of Ono-san? That too, when he says industrial mindset, he said, provide only the information what is needed. Provide only the information what is needed. And too much information will put the production area into complete chaos. This is what Ono-san said. Provide only the information what is it. That is why I also used to tell, but people do not taking it. For example, PPC, Production Planning and Control, releases the production plan. It releases the production plan to all people. Because nowadays emails are there in the name of information sharing. For your kind information, FYKI, for your kind information. They put everybody's name and share this. Please start practicing it from this new year onwards, April 1 onwards. Give the production plan only to the last stage of the production. Let him start pulling it. Let him start pulling it from the given date. What is a priority date? Which is the priority product? So let him start pulling it up. That is one of the easiest and simplest way of doing it. So the industrial mind is needed for organization, oneness implementation. When I ask why this needs to be done, the other question comes. It is from the same, the greatest Ono-san. He said, provide only what is needed, only in the amount needed, and only in the time needed. Only when it is needed, you provide it. So when I ask these people, please go to your workplace, ask these two questions, whether this is needed or not needed. If you say it is not needed, please separate it out. Then keep only what is needed. And after some time, have you done that? Yes, they said, yeah, we have done it. Yes, please, let's go to your place. And when I go there, everything was there. Very few items have been removed. Out of, let us say, out of 100, only 2% is removed. 90% is still there. They say everything is needed. Gentlemen, I say everything is needed because nothing is coming inside the factory free of cost. Your management has paid money for it. We bought all these things. Now, when I say what is not needed, you separate it out and throw it, then you will have a doubt. But please note, there is a methodology. There is a methodology. That is what we call this as a red tag campaign. Red tag campaign. But most important point, what is to be understood is, keep only the bare minimum essentials. And I always tell, and now here with a twist, I am telling, when in doubt, discard. You agree with me? When in doubt, discard it. Do not keep it. When in doubt, you are keeping it. That is what everybody is. That is what the agricultural mindset. We say this is needed, this is needed, that is needed, everything is needed. But when it is needed, how much is needed? No answer. No answer. So, first of all, please understand, keep only the bare essentials, and when in doubt, discard it. Maybe you may be needing it, you may be need the same thing after some time. At that time, you buy it, make it essential and keep it, so that you will have a check on it. Your management will have a check on your buying spree. You just continue to buy everything, you know, that will have a checkpoint. So that is most important thing. That is what I wanted to convey. Understanding oneness, put it in the new meaning, organization, is the most important thing to be understood and implemented. If we are successful in this, everything is success. That is why I said the success and the failure of any organization lies with its 5S implementation. But the 5S implementation is not just cleaning it up. It is not just to clean it up. A deep meaning is there between each and every one. That is why we choose to call this oneness as organization, not as a sort out. Organization. Right? Okay. Thank you, gentlemen. Thanks for watching, and support me in all my endeavor. Subscribe my channel. You continue to get a lot of information. The moment you click the bell icon also, you get instant. Let us enjoy, let us learn, let us have fun, and during fun, let us learn something also, which are useful, So keep in touch, send me a mail, call me, visit my webpage.